Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying positive out there. It is never a dull and boring moment in crypto, finance, or the stock market. That is why I love doing daily market updates. Now today, there is a lot to go through, including this interesting one here. We have the Ripple co-founder, Arthur Brito, breaking his silence on X after 14 years. We're going to go over that, and there's also an incredible video by a fellow YouTuber we're going to watch. I'm going to give full credit to that because it's fascinating. I really want to play this to all of you. We're going to go over Ripple and XRP news. How high will this actually go, and what does 589 have to do with all of this right now? We do have the Federal Reserve in the United States easing its regulatory constraints towards crypto. We've got ARK Invest offloading $110 million in Circle shares as, again, their IPO is going parabolic at the moment. And we do have Bitcoin, of course, retracing back up to, of course, 105,000 US dollars, and it's currently trading at that at the moment at the time of recording, and it's just after 1:15 p.m. here on the 24th of June. It's a pretty crazy time at the moment, and of course, we do have the ceasefire in the Middle East that President Trump successfully got through. So there's a lot happening in the world at the moment. We're also going to go over earn curve, and I'm going to share something pretty bullish with all of you. So make sure you stick around. Let's get into it, guys. Massive shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you are new, smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification, because as you can see on my channel, I absolutely love documenting my journey with investing with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom, and of course, my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along this incredible journey. Things are getting crazy in this space. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through, it would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you find, ladies and gentlemen, do that. So make sure you give it a thumbs up. Doesn't cost you anything. It's down there. Thank you very much. You guys rock. Also, a little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence for this stuff, right? I don't want to see anyone get financially hurt. That is why my number one golden rule is I only invest what I can afford to lose. And yes, we don't like to lose. You can lose money like that in the blink of an eye in crypto and any other investment. So please be careful. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the formalities are out of the way. Coming over to my channel right now, thank you to those 77,600 plus people. You guys absolutely rock. Now, this came out today. President Donald Trump actually was successful in getting a ceasefire in this conflict that's going on at the moment. That's really good because we need peace in the world. Moving on, we have CZ from Binance, and he did tweet this out or X this out. I don't know what you call it these days, but remember that by definition, everything before the next all-time high is a dip. That is an absolute fact. The obvious question is, will there be a next all-time high? Only a small number of strong coins will do that. Look for strong-term staying power and growth potential. That's coming from CZ from Binance. He's a legend, by the way, and a very, very successful entrepreneur and crypto trader. And of course, the former CEO of Binance, the largest crypto exchange in the world. I'm going to get there with earn curve. Anyway, moving on. Let's have a quick look here, guys. We do have a total market cap, $3.24 trillion, $146 billion in volumes. There's a lot of trading going on. Altcoin season index, we're still at 19 out of 100 for Bitcoin. Fear and greed index is at neutral at the moment. There has been on the 23rd, so we're a day ahead here in Australia, $18.9 million in inflows into the ETFs. That's Bitcoin and Ethereum. And of course, we've got 64.5% Bitcoin, 8.9% Ethereum. I love these statistics. It's great. Scrolling up here to the coins themselves, let's have a quick look at the prices. 105,064 US dollars for Bitcoin, up 3.75%. Ethereum's at 2,400. XRP's at $2.14. BNB 639. Solana's 143. Tron is at 27 cents. Doge 16 cents. Cardano's at 58 cents. Sui $2.78. We've got Chainlink at $12.97. AVAX at $18, XLM 24 cents, Hedera sitting at 15 cents today, and Litecoin also $84. Some other gems that I'm getting really bullish on is Ondo. That is up 11.26%, which is nice. Let me know in the comments if you are holding Ondo. President Trump's cryptocurrency, that's 6.24%. FET AI 69 cents. Algorand as well, 17 cents. I'm bullish on that. Quant, 7.02% today. $98. Flares at 1 cent. That is a gem. Very undervalued. Optimism is another one that I'm bullish on, as well as XDC. That is at 5 cents, up 5.25%, which is really nice. Coming over quickly to EarnCurve. If you haven't gone to register an account, go do this. I'm going to do something pretty crazy with this. Now, I'm going to be offering a discount to all of you that sign up between today's date. That is the 24th of June. My watch is talking to me. 24th of June discount now for those of you who sign up, right up until the end of July. Now, I will be applying those discounts to people that sign up. And those of you that have signed up, of course, I will adjust those discounts accordingly. There's going to be 10% off your trading fees. I'm not kidding. 10% off your trading fees applied if you KYC and register on EarnCurve, and of course use the Octobot platform, which is going incredibly well also. So make sure you register an account. I'll be sending out an email in relation to this. Now, again, if you haven't gone to see the trading fees once you've KYC'd, just to show all of you how crazy this is, and yes, I'm not kidding. And again, I'm really trying to get this up and running and moving very fast, because I've got the incredible people at Octobot, awesome team, that we're going to be launching the grid bots very soon. And once those go live, the trading is going to get pretty wild with this. Okay, so once you've KYC'd, it's 0.1% for maker trading fees. And of course, the taker trading fees are 0.25%. Now, just to clarify, that's once you've KYC'd. So I'm going to be applying those discounts if you've KYC'd and uploaded and registered with EarnCurve and signed up with Octobot. All of the links are below. You can set up your crypto baskets on Octobot. Now, I haven't got their website open. Let me just open it up now. Let's have a look here. Octobot Cloud. Bring this up here, guys, so you can see right here. Register an account with Octobot. Use the discount code in the comments as well. You'll get 10% off that. And now I'm offering 10% off for those of you who register and KYC on EarnCurve. That is a massive incentive for all of you, okay? Because again, I'm really going to be bringing some incredible software to this. Now, again, if you don't KYC, you're going to be on the basic tier, and it's still incredibly undervalued and cheap to trade. So more crypto goes back to you instead of the exchange, okay? Go join up to EarnCurve, my spot crypto exchange. I am going to be offering that 10% discount from today. And that is, of course, if you KYC. So upload a government ID. That could be, again, driver's license, passport, and of course, any kind of form of ID from a government. And of course, a utility bill or a proof of address. That's important. So make sure you go do that. My bots and crypto baskets are working really well on EarnCurve. Let me just zoom out on this. And again, the grid trading bots will be coming hopefully early next week. I will let everyone know, but that's going to be insane, and I can't wait for that. So that is just to say thank you, and of course start trading on EarnCurve, because I've got the cheapest rates and fees literally in the world, and I want to get everybody on this because this software is going to be amazing. I'm really excited about this, and you can start your crypto baskets immediately. So go join up, register, and once you guys do that, I'll apply that 10% once you've KYC. That's very important. All right, go do that. Moving on, all the links are below for EarnCurve, by the way, and Octobot. Use those links, and that is a pretty incredible discount, guys. You won't find cheaper rates anywhere in the world. I mean it. So go join. Now, we do have some pretty incredible news coming out today, and we have the Ripple co-founder has ended a nearly 14 years drought on his social media, which is mind-blowing. And this is Arthur Brito. He is a founder of Ripple. Okay, and XRP. Earlier on Monday, Brito published a cryptic post that contains a single emoji with seemingly teases a surprise. Why did he do this? Some have assumed that the long silent account could potentially be hacked, asking David Schwartz, Chief Technology Officer of Ripple, to verify whether Brito was actually behind the post. And Brito, who joined Twitter way back in August 2011, has never posted on social media platforms. Still, his profile has more than 17,000 followers, which is interesting. And he co-created the XRP ledger together with David Schwartz and Jed McCaleb, and of course co-founded Ripple, formerly OpenCoin, back in 2012. Brito submitted the lines of code that generated 100 billion XRP tokens on June 2nd, 2012. This is how transparent cryptocurrency is, right? A recently leaked agreement says that Brito received 2% of the total supply of XRP, formerly Ripple credits. The enigmatic and elusive persona of the famous and influential inventor has been subject to a lot of speculation. One conspiracy theory suggests that he was not even the real person. A report on You Today, Schwartz previously described him as an intensely private. In fact, there are public photos of Brito on public interviews with him. Earlier this month, the Ripple CTO confirmed that he was still in contact with Brito. Notably, Brito, keep saying his name, who was previously engaged in a video game design, also has a profile on Moby Games. He's credited with several games such as Crypt of Medea and Armor Alley right now. So this is incredible. Why did he do this? Let me know in the comments what you think about that. Also, how high can XRP go in 2028? We're going to have a look at this. The XRP price could skyrocket by over 2,200% from the current value if XRP resumes its upsurge momentum after the Bitcoin halving. Notably, the Bitcoin halving, which reduces Bitcoin's issuance rate every 4 years, typically has a positive impact on Bitcoin price as it triggers a drop amid the inflation and growing demand. Interestingly, this event only affects Bitcoin's price due to the first-born crypto influence on the broader market. Altcoins such as XRP also react positively. As a result, analysts believe the next Bitcoin halving could have a massive impact on XRP's price. Now, again, we have some price predictions down here, and we're going to look into this just quickly because I know a lot of people get funny about this, but I like to have a bit of fun with this. Assuming a conservative XRP price of $2 by April 2028 during the fifth halving, a 2,242% increase 12 months after this would translate to a price of $49.18 by March 2029. That's not that far away. Interestingly, analysts at Telegon believe XRP could only reach a maximum price of $48 by 2030. Nonetheless, these values depend on more mere assumptions. In reality, XRP is unlikely to trade at $2 by April 2028. It also remains uncertain if the asset could actually rally over 2,000%. And again, I just want to make this very clear that there are so many ETF applications, anything is possible. I mean it. There really is, because the amount of institutional capital that will flow into this asset, the amount of partnerships with Ripple, gosh, it's unbelievable to think where this is going to go. I'm very excited. Now, moving on, ladies and gents, we do have the Federal Reserve now eases its regulatory constraints towards crypto, clearing a path for banks to serve cryptocurrency firms. In a significant shift of regulatory policy, the Federal Reserve has officially removed the reputational risk factor from its bank supervision framework, enabling banks to more freely engage with crypto firms. The move aligns with the Federal Reserve, the Fed, and with the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, FDIC, and Office of Comptroller, the Currency OCC, which have made similar changes to their oversight protocols this year. The Federal Reserve decision announced on the 23rd of June, which was yesterday in Australia, marks a pivotal moment for integration with traditional banking and rapidly evolving crypto sector. This is what people need to realize. This is taking time, but it's slowly evolving. It's unbelievable. We have ARK Invest offloads $110 million worth of Circle shares amid the continued post-IPO or initial public offering surge. They're taking profit. That's fair enough. They do hold a significant amount of Bitcoin, I will say also. So they could be using that capital now that they've cashed in to obviously place it into Bitcoin. But if that's a very smart move from ARK, I will say that for sure. And yes, we do have the ceasefire, which I'm unsure of what's happening at the moment with that, but it's good to see some world peace for the moment. But Bitcoin has jumped up back above 105K, which is really nice. Now, coming over to X, we're going to end on this. I want to play you this. Was 589 coded into Bitcoin? I'm going to play you this quickly, guys. Have a listen to this. And thank you, notfinancialadvice.crypto. This video is amazing. Have a listen to this.
We can debate, how quickly those things are going to happen. Guys, that was intentional. I don't know who we're waiting for at CNBC to give us confirmation, because that'll never happen. So I'm going to say it again. That was intentional. That is an impossible coincidence. Credit to XRP Drops for that find. But you know what's even more interesting about that? It's not an XRP that 589 is sitting beneath in the video. It's a Bitcoin. And that got me thinking. Since Bitcoin and XRP are complementary, as I discussed in this video, because Bitcoin's proof-of-work energy consumption is by design to generate real value, and how it will be sent over the clean green consensus protocol of the XRP ledger, making them complementary. And also in this video, how the colors of the Bitcoin and Ripple logos were likely chosen because they match ionized liquid gold and silver, which implies the hidden relationship of gold store of value and silver payments, again making them complementary. This all meant to me there was likely a singular effort behind the creation and direction of both of these world-changing cryptos that simply isn't stated publicly, but that the pieces are there to put together. Could that explain why the first time the Bitcoin source code was ever posted in a public forum was 589, May 8, 09? If everything is way more orchestrated behind the scenes than we realize, could it have been a clever team of cryptographers who enjoy riddling, who not only built Bitcoin, but who started the whole 589 thing to begin with? To kick things off with a subliminal 589 embedded into Bitcoin itself? Satoshi didn't stick around for long, by the way. He sent his last ever email on April 23rd, 2011, saying he was moving on to other things. Okay, what happened exactly 5 years, 8 months, and 9 days after Satoshi's last email? Brad Garlinghouse was named CEO of Ripple. What in the world are the chances, you guys?
This is
And
crazy.
if 589 isn't a clue that things are quietly coordinated behind the scenes, how do you explain this? On May 8, 09, the same date the Bitcoin source code was published in a public forum for the first time ever, the SEC approved release number 34-59895, the file that established the regulatory blueprint that laid the legal and logistical foundation for future digital asset products like Bitcoin ETFs, foreshadowing the tokenized financial future we are entering right now. And it ended in 59895. I said to ChatGPT, holy shit, this specific file served as the whole playbook for digital asset ETFs? And it replied, yes, holy shit is right. This specific SEC file from May 8, 2009 didn't just approve a gold ETF. It codified the architecture that would become the playbook for every single digital asset ETF that followed. Do you realize what this means? It means 589 was coded into Bitcoin and digital assets in general before XRP.
Big credit to, of course, not financial advice.crypto for this video. This is enormous, and I agree with him. This has been hovering around on Brad Garlinghouse's page for years, and I mean years. Gosh, I've been in this space now 5 years and been in cryptocurrency since 2016, but that is fascinating. There you go. It's an interesting one, and let's just check right here with Brad Garlinghouse to see, and it's still at 589. You can't make this up, guys. Anyway, I think it's fascinating. So there you go. Is it just a coincidence that Arthur's just basically posted up here? The day Arthur Brito broke his silence marks exactly 5,890 days since May 8th, 2009. 589, right? The exact date highlighted in his recent video. Wow. There you go. This is actually him right here. And he just grew in followers. It's insane. Moving on. What do you think about that, guys? Comment below. I'm curious. Fidelity buys 1,005 Bitcoin. And we're going to play this one as well. Have a quick listen to this.
20 we're constructive on. We're very constructive on Bitcoin, but there's a few that we believe that will outperform Bitcoin this year, such as XRP, SWI, and even SOL.
Did you hear that? That is Canary Capital CEO. It's XRP, Solana, and SUI, not financial advice. Do your research. Anyway, moving on quickly. Quant's posting up some updates, and they're delighted to announce, that was voted the best programmable payment platform. That's incredible. Crypto Eerie, hope you're doing well. Look at this. I mean, this is wild. I mean, it's really wild. It's freaky. What's going on there? Let me know in the comments below. But is it a coincidence? I don't know. But that's just wild that he's tweeted out 5,890 days later. 589, right? Wow. Anyway, guys, I'm out. Go join EarnCurve. Get your discount applied. I will be making note. Today is the 24th of June. I'll be applying those. And for those of you that have signed up and have donated, you've been applied discounts as well. But I will apply that to your account and adjust them accordingly. It's a lot of work. But guys, I'm really trying to get this up and running and trading pretty straight away. And of course, because the grid bots will be going live very soon, I'm very excited about this. But stay bullish, guys. Go join EarnCurve. I'll speak to everyone tomorrow, all right? Peace out, guys. Take care of yourselves.